Why is police communication with victims so inconsistent? Imagine calling the police after a crime and feeling like you're talking to a different person every time. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. Why does this happen? Let's break it down. When victims of crimes, especially violent or domestic violence cases, talk to police, their trauma can make communication tricky. Trauma triggers the brain's fight or flight response, which can mess with memory and speech. Victims might change their stories or forget details, making it hard for officers to get clear information. This is why police need to use trauma-informed and victim-centered communication, but not all officers are trained in these methods. Many police training programs focus on gathering facts and evidence, not on understanding emotional trauma. So officers might come across as cold or dismissive without meaning to, which can make victims feel worse. Different police departments also have their own rules about how to talk to victims. Some prioritize empathy and patience, while others lack clear policies or resources. This inconsistency can leave victims confused about whether police are there to support them or just to solve the case. Heavy workloads and tight schedules also play a role. Officers often have many cases and limited time, so they might focus on collecting evidence or making arrests instead of talking with victims. This can lead to victims feeling ignored or left in the dark about what's happening with their case. Language and cultural differences add another layer of complication. If victims do not speak English well or come from different backgrounds, communication becomes even harder without trained interpreters. Plus, the system's focus on legal procedures sometimes overshadows the importance of keeping victims informed and supported. Laws exist to protect victims' rights to information and support, but in practice, officers may not always fully understand or prioritize these rights. This gap can cause victims to feel overlooked or misunderstood. To fix this, many agencies are now offering specialized training in trauma-informed communication, providing victims with more control over how and when they share information, and using standardized outreach tools. Including victim advocates during investigations also helps ensure victims get consistent support. When police communicate better with victims, it can improve case outcomes, build trust in the community, and make the justice process fairer for everyone involved.